Thank you very much, Madam Chairperson. Her Royal Highness Princess Lalla Meryem, Director General of ICESCO, and staff, my chief host to this beautiful city of Rabat, representative Ministry of the Foreign Affairs of Morocco and other ministries here present, the Ambassador of Gambia, represented in the Gambia, Madam Safilo Cisse, Excellencies, Ambassadors from member states, countries, ladies and gentlemen, all other protocols respectfully and duly observed. First, I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for yet another great blessing to witness this crucial moment in our lives, whereby the Islamic World Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, ICESCO, dedicatedly marks the end of the celebration of sacrifices made by women globally, and in particular in the Islamic world in the year 2021 on the theme, Future for Women. The importance of this event cannot be overemphasized. I also wish to bring you greetings from His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow, and to note that he has specifically asked me to seize the opportunity whilst here to extend deep and warm regards to His Majesty, King Mohammed VI of Morocco, and people of the Kingdom of Morocco, for the wonderful hospitality and courtesies put under our disposal and my entire delegation since our arrival in this country, whilst recognizing also the special and cordial relationship that exists between the two countries, the Gambia and the Kingdom of Morocco. I am greatly honored and like to thank most particularly the Director General of ICESCO, Dr. Salim Al-Maliki, and team for the special invitation accorded to me and the Gambia to attend this important event. I am very glad to inform you that the theme you selected is dear to my heart and that I will endeavor to contribute these few remarks. Madam Chairperson, dear General Director and team, Excellency, Ambassador of member states, countries, ladies and gentlemen, the theme highlighted above speaks volumes of the incredible efforts of women and girls around the world, and in particular in the Islamic world, who are participating and shaping in no small measures an equal future and recovery following the COVID-19 pandemic. This theme is also aligned to the priority themes of the 65th session of the Commission on the Status of Women, titled Women's Full and Effective Participation and Decision-Making in Public, as well as the Elimination of Violence for Achieving Gender Equality and the Empowerment of All Women and Girls, and also the 66th session of the CSW entitled Achieving Gender Equality and Empowerment of All Women and Girls in the Context of Climate Change, Environmental and Disaster Risk Reduction Policies and Programs. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a known fact that the role and effective participation of women and girls playing in decision-making processes and other spheres of life in our present generation has become more crucial and important. Women in various parts of the world and the Islamic states, despite the COVID-19 crisis, are and continue to be in the forefront of development, such as healthcare professionals and medical doctors, technologists, engineers, actors, musicians, artists, parliamentarians, politicians, pilots, finance specialists, entrepreneurs, judges, diplomats, and the list goes on and on and on, and even as heads of state. Women and girls actively partake in shaping and making the world we live in a meaningful place by developing it, improving it, and making it even more equitable, as the songs I have heard have depicted. These are people of ideas framing the intellectual questions and concerns that will guide the future thoughts and are part of the shapers of the future world. You will agree with me that since 2 years ago to this very moment, it has been a difficult and challenging time for the entire globe, particularly for the most vulnerable individuals and countries. The COVID-19 crisis is exposing fragility of all our systems, our complex dependence upon one another, and the provision of healthcare as the most basic fundamental human rights. Some of the world leaders, including the country I hail from, the Republic of the Gambia, have one thing in common: very dynamic women leaders who have adopted a human security approach to the crisis that goes beyond the political debate, focused on the health of the population versus the health of the economy. Rather than engaging in us versus them politics, looking for a culprit to blame the crisis on, these women leaders have promoted solidarity, compassion, and humanity among their citizens. As you can see today in this August gathering, women coming from different parts of the world, from the region, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Tanzania, and many other places, Tunisia, and many other places to come here today. This is what women are made of. Chairperson, the intervention, therefore, of ICESCO to proclaim throughout 2021 as a year of women, whereby the organization seeks to honor women and promote their leading roles and high status as part of ICESCO's new vision contained in its strategic plan 2020 to 2030, is inspirational, innovative, and empowerment. We have reliably learned that the series of celebrations of this event from the onset included lines of actions, namely conferences, forums, programs and projects, studies and awards, as well as initiatives which focus on women's empowerment, rehabilitation, capacity building, and integration of women within society, as well as combating illiteracy, ensuring the rights of girls to education, and addressing gender discrimination. This is greatly encouraging and rewarding in any organizational setup, and this innovation is really appreciated. Most strikingly, I am proud and at the same time honored as an activist, a feminist activist, to learn that ICESCO is seeking to ensure equal opportunities. And ICESCO female staff members as part of the Model Women Staff Member Programs. Congratulations. This is indeed great, and I am happy to state that the government of the Gambia has adopted the same model and concept since the advent of the new dispensation of the new Gambia, and we will endeavor to collaborate and cooperate more with you to enhance areas that need specific expertise. I am happy to inform the Director General and the staff of ICESCO that the Gambia ambassador in Rabat, Her Excellency Safilo Cisse, who is a female, has periodically been informing the government of the Gambia and my humble self the level of collaboration and support your organization has been doing. We wish to take this opportunity to appreciate you for that. In conclusion, I wish to buttress the Director General's commendation and appreciation remarks during the opening ceremony of the Year of Women 2021 in February this year, where he acknowledged with gratitude and appreciation King Mohammed VI's unwavering efforts in following the footsteps of his late father, King Hassan II. May his soul rest in perfect peace. In responding the ICESCO's request to confer his patronage on the Year of Women. Moreover, I call on ICESCO to double these wonderful efforts of solidarity and humanity because it only yields dividend for all. I also urge the organization, as ICESCO, on peace-building initiatives, peaceful coexistence, and peace advocacy to reach out to the population and communities and foster a guaranteed future for our people and the future. The issue of migration is a key issue, and I would also like to emphasize that. The women and youth are very critical given the current global instability emerging everywhere, and wherever there are crises, women and children and the vulnerable tend to bear the brunt of the effects of wars. On this note, I thank you very much for your kind attention and have the singular honor and privilege to declare the celebration of ICESCO Year of Women 2021 officially closed. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless ICESCO and staff the royal family and people of the Kingdom of Morocco, all Muslims and the world at large, Ramadan Mubarak. Thank you very much.